These Rugged Ridge paracord grab handles in black are for those of you that have a 1987 and up Wrangler that are looking for a grab handle to make it easier for you and your passengers to get in and out of your Jeep, whether it's lifted or even stock height, and also give your passengers one other spot to hang on to, especially when you're bouncing down those bumpy trails. These, of course, are going to be a very simple 1 out of 3 wrench installation. You're going to be able to get these installed in 5 minutes or less, and we'll talk more about that in just a second. Now, if you're looking for a grab handle, you're going to have a couple of different options out there, really 2 main categories of grab handle. One of those is going to be a metal grab handle. They're going to be much more expensive, they're going to be much more difficult to install, and they are going to be a hazard if you're somebody who's worried about hitting your head on something metal inside your Jeep. However, they are going to be very, very secure because, of course, they're bolted directly into the Jeep. They're not going to move or flex at all like a fabric grab handle will. Now, when you're looking at a fabric grab handle, they're going to install easier, be less expensive, but they are going to have a little bit of flex to them. Now, in the world of fabric grab handles, you have a couple of different options as well, and most of that is going to revolve around what material the handle is made out of or covered with. You can get some that are just going to be a polyester or a nylon material. You can get some that are covered in either neoprene or a hard rubber plastic material, or of course, something like this that's going to be paracord. Now, paracord is all the rage. It is going to be a material that is very military looking, very utilitarian, very off-road. So a lot of you are going with that theme inside your Jeep, whether this is going to be a standalone item or this is going to be part of an interior and exterior motif of paracord. Either way, this is going to be a really nice option for you. Now, because these are paracord, there's a little bit more that goes into them as far as the manufacturing process, so they're going to be a little bit more expensive than a couple of those other grab handle options that I talked about as far as fabric grab handles go. But again, if you're looking for this motif, if you like this style, if you like this look, I think they're going to be a pretty nice option. As for construction, these are going to be pretty well built. They're going to have a rubberized material that's going to be on the top side of your sport cage. You're going to have 3 Velcro straps, which is going to hold these in place very well. They're not going to move around a lot on you. Of course, they're going to twist a little bit. There's going to be some flex. These aren't going to be as solid as a metal grab handle, but for a fabric grab handle, they are going to be as sturdy as possible. And then, of course, down here, you're going to have that paracord handle itself that's going to be made out of 550 paracord, which is going to be very, very strong material, and again, go with that motif of that very off-road, very military, very utilitarian look. And these are also going to be available in a couple of different colors. Of course, these ones are the black ones. These are also going to be available in gray and red, so you can go ahead and match whatever color theme you have going on with your Jeep. So like I said before, a fabric grab handle is going to install on your Jeep much easier than a metal one. These are no different. Definitely a 1 out of 3 wrench installation, about 5 minutes to get these installed. You're going to take them out of the box. They're going to look very similar to this. You're going to go ahead and release the Velcro, put these over top of the sport cage, feed the Velcro through the plastic buckles back onto itself. You can leave it a little bit loose, but get all 3 straps around the sport cage, and that'll allow you to slide the handle forward and backward, test it out, see exactly where you want it, exactly where it's comfortable to grab onto. Once you have it there, you can tighten down the Velcro and you're done. Very simple process, no tools required. So like I said, these grab handles are going to be a little bit more expensive than some of the other fabric ones on the market. When it comes to a fabric grab handle, these might cost you $5 more than some of the other ones. But if you are looking for the paracord motif, that look, I don't think that's going to be enough to make you shy away from these. I still think that they're absolutely worth it, and they are very, very well built. And when you look at these, or really any other fabric grab handle, they're going to be drastically less expensive than the metal ones you can find on the market. So if you're looking for a black paracord grab handle for your Jeep, I would recommend taking a look at these ones from Rugged Ridge, and you can find them right here at extremeterrain.com.